So, good morning, everybody. This is the practice problem from Alexander Sadiku 7.12. Switch S1 has been closed for a long time. It opens at t equal to 0. Find I of t for t is greater than 0. So, here we have the circuit. In this circuit, we have two resistors 5 ohm and 10 ohm and one current source. And here one inductor is given. So, it is RL circuit, right? So, it is first order circuit. And the switch S1 is given here, and according to this condition from the question, it has been closed for a long time and it opens at t equal to 0. So at this period the transient occurs, okay, and we need to find out the current I of t for t is greater than 0. So நமக்கு initial condition அப்படின்னு பார்க்கும்போது t is less than 0 is the initial condition. um, So for that we can describe it in terms like this. So at that time the switch is closed. Okay, switch has been closed for a long time. That is the initial condition. And so that switch condition can be taken as the short circuit. Okay, inductor is in the steady state as it has been closed for a long time. So it is in the short circuit. And because of this short circuit for this S1 which is closed, this one is actually opens. uh, this is also short circuited. So because of these two conditions, this is also acting as the open path. So this 5 ohm and 10 ohms are open path and these two are short circuited. Hence the equivalent circuit for this description can be drawn like this. This is the current source, and this switch is closed. Because of the steady state condition, this inductor acts as the short circuit. Okay, so for because of these two conditions, this opens and this acts as the open circuit. So the current 6 amps will be flowing through this path only. Therefore, that current will be flowing through this inductor also. So it can be represented like IL of t less than 0 condition, the 6 amps current flows. Okay, so this is the initial condition. So second one is the transient condition that occurs at t equal to 0. As the switch opens at t equal to 0, we say that the transient occurs at that particular instance, and for the transient condition we know the inductor acts as the open circuit. So the current through inductor will be following this condition. So inductor current before the transient, that is 0 minus time, will be equal to the inductor current at the time instant when the transient occurs, that is t equal to 0. That would be the same as IL of 0 plus. Okay, so during the transient period, actually the inductor will oppose the sudden change in the current. Okay, so that is the condition which is being stated here like this. So because of this transient conditions, what we have described, this uh, original circuit given can be redrawn like this according to the transient conditions. Okay, so we know that this L is acting as the open circuit. Even then it would be supplying the current which it had occurred earlier during its steady state, that is at t is less than 0 time period, right? So it has its 6 amperes current, and this switch is actually open, right? So this 5 ohms and this 10 ohms, these things will be existing. Okay, but it maintains, this inductor will be maintaining the same current. Okay, hence IL of t at instant 0 will be equal to 6 amps. Okay, this is nothing but the earlier current it is holding. Okay, so now during this transient period, inductor current is maintained as 6 amps. This is for the second condition. So now we move on to the third condition, that is the final condition when t is greater than 0. So under this condition, the switch is open for a long time. So it is considered as the steady state, and the L will be, that is the inductor will be acting as a short circuit during this steady state condition. This equivalent circuit for this final condition can be drawn like this. Okay, so this original circuit has been modified like this. So switch is open here, and this inductor is acting as the short circuit. It has no current at that point. Okay, so now we have to determine how much current will be flowing because of this 6 ampere source. Okay, so this is the current source. So how much current will be flowing through this path, that we have to find out. So for this condition, this 6 amps current will be supplying current through this path as well as through this path. Okay, so this 6 ampere will be flowing through this path and this path. So the current which is flowing through this 5 ohm resistance is the same current that is flowing through this inductor also. Okay, so we can find out how much current is flowing using this current division rule. So the inductor current for t is greater than 0 is nothing but the 5 ohm resistance current. This can be calculated as the total current 6 amps multiplied by resistance of the other branch 10 divided by the total resistances, that is 10 plus 5. This is equal to 16 by 5. So we got it as 4 amps. This is the current, inductor current that is flowing at t is greater than 0 time period. So we got it as 4 amps. So the total solution can be written like this. Inductor current at t is greater than 0 is the final value of the inductor current plus the initial value of the inductor current minus the final value of the inductor current multiplied by e power minus t by tau. Okay. In this, we need to find out the tau value. Tau value is nothing but the time constant. So it is calculated as L equivalent divided by R equivalent, where this R equivalent is nothing but the R Thevenin. So this R Thevenin can be found out like the previous procedures which we are adapting usually. Okay. So this R Thevenin is to be found out for t is greater than 0 condition. So at that time the inductor is in the steady state, that means it acts as the short circuit. Okay, so this is the original circuit that should be modified in order to find out this R Thevenin when it is being looking into this inductor. Okay, so it is like this 5 ohm resistor is there and the switch is open, and this uh, we know that we have to kill the independent sources. Killing of independent sources for the current source means it should be open circuited. Okay, then you will be having this resistor 10 ohm resistance, and to find the R in or R equivalent through this particular inductor means it should be opened, and then we name the terminals in A and B. Okay, so across this, if we measure, these things won't be available. So it is just the open, and this is being opened, and we get only this 5 ohm and the 10 ohm. These two resistors are in series, so it is equivalent to 15 ohms. And now we can calculate this after finding this R Thevenin. This L equivalent is already given as 1.5 Henry here. So 1.5 Henry divided by, it is 15. So we know that its value is equal to, hence we got the tau value as zero point 0.1. Now we need to calculate e power minus t by tau. So this e power minus t by tau means e power minus t by 0.1. This is equal to e power minus 10t. Okay. Now we need to write this total solution. So total solution IL of t is greater than 0. That is equal to the final value of current which we obtained as 2 plus the initial value of current which we obtained as 6 minus final value is 4 e power minus 10t. Okay, so this is equal to, it can be written as 4 plus 2 into e power minus 10t. This is the answer for us. So I have summarized everything in this. We have the circuit, original circuit, along with the three conditions are being summarized, and this is the initial condition, t is less than 0. We know that the switch is closed and it acts as a short circuit. All these things I have given. This is similarly the transient condition. So this is the initial condition, 6 amps. The same will be maintained for transient state also. During the final condition we obtained the value as 4 amps. Then we have calculated the total solution for it. So we obtained the total solution IL of t greater than 0, that is equal to 4 plus 2 into e power minus 10t. This is our answer. Thank you everybody.